Adam woke up to the sound of scratching coming from above him. He walked out of his bedroom and down the hall. As he walked closer and closer to the attic stairs, the noise got louder and louder. He slowly walked up the stairs, creak creak. The attic door swings open as a cold breeze descends onto him. He step by step crawls into the attic. The noise has disappeared. He walks to the closet and grabs a flashlight before looking around the attic for any squirrels and or creatures that might have gotten into the attic through a hole. Adam walks up the stairs and shines his flashlight around looking for anything. Adam crawls around the attic until he reaches the back corner. There he finds a weird-looking book. He brings the book back downstairs, forgetting to close the attic door behind him. He sits down on the living room couch, opens the book and begins to read. The first page reads, "Welcome and thank you for reading this book. This book is filled with a bunch of short scary stories." Adam, interested, turns the page to the first story. It's titled "What Lives in the Basement." He starts reading it. The humble man was sitting in his living room when he hears a weird noise coming from the basement door. Suddenly Adam heard a noise coming from the basement. He ignored it and kept reading. The man did not care for the noise, but this was a fatal mistake, for his basement door suddenly became unlocked. Adam stops reading for a second and walks over to his basement door. He noticed that it too was unlocked. So he locked it and sat back down to continue reading. However, the man noticed this and went over to lock the basement door before returning to his couch. But what he didn't know is that the creature had already found its way into his bedroom. Adam stops reading. He gets up from the couch slowly, trying not to make a sound, and quietly walks into his bedroom. He opens the door and sees nothing. Now calmed and realizing that it must be just a couple of lucky coincidences, he walks back to the couch and continues reading. The man walked to his bedroom trying not to make a sound, but he saw nothing there, since the creature had already left the bedroom. The man was sitting on the couch reading a book of some kind, but unknown to him, the quiet creature was slowly creeping up from behind the couch, ready to strike. Adam was frozen still. Suddenly he got up and ran to the kitchen as fast as he could. He heard loud echoing footsteps following him. He ran to his bedroom and slammed the door behind him. Suddenly the radio in his room turned on by itself. The voice on the radio started reading lines from the book. The man ran for his bedroom as fast as he could, slamming the door behind him. The creature was right at the door and started banging at it, trying to break it down. Suddenly Adam heard banging on his door. He sat up against it to keep it shut. The man stood against the door, praying for his life. However, the man was a fool, and the creature stopped banging on the door. The banging stopped and Adam stepped away from the door, backing up towards his bed. The radio blared for a second and then a voice that sounded like it was in the room with Adam says, but, sadly what the man had failed to realize is that there were two creatures all along, and one of them was still in his bedroom. The creature bit off Adam's head and returned into the book, from whence it had came. The book shut, never to be opened again, unless